Hey, good evening. Bonsoir from southern France. Hello to all my friends down here and my friends in Ireland. Glad you guys are tuning in, if you're tuning in at this stage. I had a lot of comments about when I put up I was going to do an evening of covers because that's what most people do when they start off, except for maybe Barry Manilow or someone like that. Though I did write a song when I was 16, but it was really shite. I'm going to start off the evening with a Steve Earle song that he wrote about New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina back in 1995. So, yeah, here we go. 2005. We have our fact checkers here. Okay, first person just signed on. Good stuff. This one's called This City. This city won't wash away. This city won't ever drown. Blood in the water and hell to pay. Sky open and the pain come down. It don't matter what may. I ain't never ever gonna leave this town. This city won't wash away. This city won't ever drown. Ain't the river or the wind to blame. Everyone around her knows nothing gonna hold back Pontchartrain, except the prayer and the promised gold. We just carry on digging our graves in solid marble above the ground. Maybe our bones will wash away. This city won't ever drown. This city won't ever die, just as long as her heart beats strong. Like a second line stepping by, raising hell as we roll along. Oh, that do the view, Carré, lower 9, Central City uptown, singing Giacomo, Kid and A. This city will never drown. What may, I ain't never ever gonna leave this town. This city won't wash away. This city won't ever drown. Yeah, it's a Steve Earle song. You'd almost forgive him a Galway girl after that one. Hey, we got some people watching in. Hello, Benedict from WAV. And Guido, how you doing, buddy? How are things up there in Antwerp? I will probably get to see you at some stage if you're still there in July. So I'm hoping to get over to Ireland for a week, the end of July. Most of the time in Dublin, but if you're in Ireland, we'll hook up. And hi, Jamelia, how you doing? Nice to see you watching. So we're going to move on. When I lived in Belgium, I did a couple of Elvis nights, which were kind of fun. And there was a great friend of mine, Chris. And there were so many Chris's in the town of Wav that we used to give them special names. He was Christian Elvis, because he was an Elvis fanatic, had all the albums, dressed like him, everything. And he had a great saying about Elvis that he said, before anyone did anything, Elvis did everything. So this is a song, one of the rare true blues songs that Elvis ever did. This was done in 1962, and it has a galaxy of stars on it. Bill Black was playing bass, Scotty Moore, and he had the great sax player Boots Randolph, who played the sexiest sax solo in the middle. Unfortunately, Boots isn't with us tonight, but here we go. This one's called Reconsider Baby. together so long, baby, to have to separate this way. We've been together so long to have to separate this way. I'm gonna let you go ahead, baby. Said you once loved me. Now I guess you gotta change your mind. Well, you said you once loved me, but now you gotta change your mind. Why don't you reconsider, baby? Give yourself a little more time. Woo! Okay, hey, good to see Philip Gannon. How you doing there, Philip? I'm not sure we're related, but sure, it's close enough anyway. You've got a good second name. And Frank Muldoon, how you doing, Frank? How's Clon? Okay, we're going to move right along now. This is one you're not expecting. It's a song I've never sung before, and I wasn't even going to do it, and I was listening to the radio and I heard it. I said, oh, I got to do that. Hi there, Victoria. How's Sweden? There's a crack up in the ceiling, and the kitchen sink is leaking. Out of work and got no money. Sunday joint is bread and honey. What are we living for? Two-room apartment on the second floor. No money coming in. Rent collectors knocking, trying to get in. We are simply second class. We don't understand. Dead end, why should we on dead end street? Dead end, people are living on dead end street. Dead end, gonna die on dead end street. Dead end street, dead end street. On the cold frosty morning, wipe my eyes and start yawning, and my feet are nearly frozen. Boil the tea and put some post on. What are we living for? Two-room apartment on the second floor. No chance to emigrate. Deep in debt, now it's much too late. We both have to work so hard, we don't get a chance. Dead end, people live on dead end street. Dead end, people are dying on dead end street. Dead end, gonna die on dead end street. Dead end street, dead end street, dead end street, dead end street. Believe it or not, great song from the 60s. First time I ever sang that. So hi Sean, how you doing? Good to see you online. And Nicole, alles gut hier. Und I hope alles gut in Berlin. Good to see you online. Nico, hi. How you doing? Good to see you too. This is great. People from all over. I do have a slight tuning problem because part of it's me. Because I'm not used to the guitar. I've had it for 3 months, but I haven't been playing it much. But it reminds me of a joke about during the recession. Hi, Kerry. How you doing? It's my cousin Kerry in Ontario. That's brilliant. Great to see you online. Anyway, these two musicians, a guitarist and a banjo player, they just can't get any gigs and they're starving, and they decide they're going to take the big step and commit suicide. So they go to New York and they're going to jump off the Empire State Building. So they both get up on the top floor, guitarist and the banjo player, and they jump. Now the question is, who hits the pavement first? So the answer is obviously the guitarist, because the banjo player had to stop 3 times on the way down to keep tuning his instrument. Okay, I know, terrible. Okay, speaking of tuning, we go on with the dreaded capo, which while I'm doing that I can talk multitasking. There are some artists who should not be covered because they're so good, or they have established such a persona. And hi Sean, how you doing? That you just can't do it. And for me, Joni Mitchell has always been one of those, and she's been covered by a lot of people, and a lot of excellent women singers have broken up on that rock because it's so hard. One of my favorite people of all time, David Crosby, actually recorded a cover of a very old Joni song. Hi Declan, how you doing, buddy? How's Clontarf? I miss it. Anyway, David recorded this Joni Mitchell song. When I heard him do it, it kind of opened it up for me. So here we go. I was driving across the burning desert when I spotted 6 jet planes, leaving 6 white vapor trails across the bleak terrain. It was the hexagram of the heavens, it was the strings on my guitar. Amelia, it was just a false alarm. The drone of flying angels is a song so wild and blue. It scrambles time and seasons if it gets through to you. And then your life becomes a travelogue, a picture postcard charm. Amelia, it was just a false alarm. How people that tell you where they've gone and tell you where to go, but till you get there yourself, you'll never really know. Where some have found their paradise and others come to harm. Amelia, it was just a false alarm. A ghost of aviation, she was swallowed by the sky. Or like the sea, just like me, she had a dream to fly. Like Icarus ascending on beautiful foolish arms. Amelia, it was just a false alarm. Well, maybe I've never really loved, I guess that is the truth. I spent my whole life up in clouds at icy altitude, and looking down on everything, I crashed into her arms. Amelia, it was just a false alarm. I pulled into the Cactus Tree Motel, a shower of the dust. I slept on the strange pillows of my wanderlust. I dreamed of 747s over geometric farms. Dreams, Amelia, dreams and false alarm. Dreams, Amelia. Okay, that was Amelia by the great Joni Mitchell. Yeah. Okay, from a very well-known artist to a not very well-known artist. I want to check the tuning on this again. I've been complaining about it. And on that last one, it was a bit off. This is a song that I found on a Pauline Scanlon album. Pauline was kind enough to send the album to me last year. Whoa! And there's interesting stuff on it. She's a beautiful, beautiful singer, and a nice person too. And she did a cover with Damien Dempsey on that album by an Australian Aboriginal singer named L.J. Hill. And you guys should look him up on YouTube. There isn't a lot about him. You'll have to dig a bit. But he's a very interesting man and a very interesting songwriter. And here we go. This song is called Pretty Bird Tree. Up here on the slopes and plains in the town of Narrabeen, on the banks of the Namoy River, neath the shade of the pretty bird tree. Oh, my brother Darby, he died down there neath the willows, oh so cool. Now he walks with our ancestors underneath the Camilla Roy moon. Namoy River, you're home to me. I'll sit by you neath the pretty bird tree. Early on in life I took to the booze. I drank away all my dreams. I watched my life flow slowly by like teardrops down the rain. So I headed down to the river and became a river rat. I'd worn out all my welcomes, no place to hang my hat. There was Frankie and Jackie Brown, and old Tom Craigie and me, and we would lay down next day like poison dogs all around the pretty bird tree. Namoy River, you're home to me. I'll sit by you neath the pretty bird tree. When the howling wind doth wane on the Namoy late at night, you can hear the old ones singing as they dance in the pale moonlight. Oh, there were many, many more I cannot recall, where faces I still see. Oh, Whisper Smith's kind face appeared. I dream of the pretty bird tree. Namoy River, That's by L.J. Hill. So you guys go look him up because he's a very interesting man and had an interesting life. Speaking of interesting lives, this is a song I absolutely love, and it was written by one of the Monkees. All you guys who are old enough, or maybe your fathers or grandfathers will tell you, there used to be a band in the 60s, kind of a made-up band called the Monkees, and they weren't as bad as everyone says that they were. They were funny, and one of the guys, Michael Nesmith, he was the tall guy. He was actually a good musician, and he went on to be good country rock artist for many years, and I believe he's still playing. Way back in 1969, he wrote this song called Joanne, which has been in my set list for maybe 10 years because I just like it. Her name was Joanne, and she lived in a meadow by a pond. And she touched me for a moment with a look that spoke to me of her sweet love. Then the woman that she was drove her on with desperation, and I saw as she left a most hopeless situation for Joanne and the man and the times that made them both run. She was only a girl, I know that well, but still I could not see that the hold that she had was much stronger than the love she felt for me. But staying with her and my little bit of wisdom broke down her desires like the light through a prism into yellows and blues and the tune that I could not have sung. Though the essence is gone, I have no tears to cry for her. My only thoughts of her are kind. Her name was Joanne, and she lived in a meadow by a pond. And she touched me for a moment with a look that spoke to me of her sweet love. Then the woman that she was drove her on with desperation, and I saw as she left a most hopeless situation for Joanne and the man and the times that made them both run. For Joanne and the man and the times that made them both run. Hey Tim, how you doing? How's south of France? Are you still in lockdown? I think you're slightly out now. You're able to walk around a bit, isn't it? That's we're in good shape here now. We can go 100k, and we can kind of get get together with friends. And stores have opened. We got to use masks in the stores, but the cafes and bars are not open yet. Well, officially, say nothing. I was going to do another joke, and I sounds good, mate. Good to thank you for this for the comment, Tim. We need to get together soon. As soon as I can get down there, you can come up here. We are overdue with drinks. Ain't got no time for the corner boys down on the street making all that noise. I don't want no whores on 8th Avenue, 'cause tonight I'm gonna be with you. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna take a ride across the river to the Jersey side. Take my baby to the carnival, and I'll take her on all the rides. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Down on the shore everything's alright. You're with your baby on a Saturday night. You know she throws me with all her charms when I'm wrapped up in my baby's arms. My little girl, she gives me everything, and someday she's gonna wear my ring. Don't you bother me, guys, I ain't got no time. I'm on my way to see that girl of mine. Nothing happens in this whole wild world when you're in love with a Jersey girl. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. When you're in love with a Jersey girl. Fuck up the last chord. Always. I normally end on a 6, especially for Guido, because I know he loves when you know, you could end on a major. No, let's make it interesting. Hello, Tona. Hey, all the way up in Norway. Great to see you. Great to see that you're in there, and I hope the weather's good and that you guys are having a nice time. And I did put up a Facebook thing for Norwegian Constitution Day, but not one of my Norwegian friends even saw it. So hope you guys all had a great time up in Loven, and I got to get back there. And of course, got to tune the guitar first. I'm thinking of my friend Christian because last year we were down in Clonakilty and he came in, and Christian and I did we did was it Desolation Row? We did Desolation Row, every verse of it, and there was a bunch of guys drinking in the pub, and they knew it all. They knew all the verses, and they were just singing with us. It was very cool. See what I mean? Is Grant watching now? Because you're going to have a job in a few weeks. Okay. No set of covers would be complete without something from the master himself. When you're lost in the rain and worries, and it's Easter time too, and your gravity fails and negativity don't pull you through, don't put on any airs when you go down Rumo Avenue. They got some hungry women there, they'll really make a mess out of you. You see St. Annie, please tell her thanks a lot. I cannot move, my fingers are all in the knot. I don't have the strength to get up and take another shot. And my best friend, the doctor, won't even say what it is I got. The peasants call her goddess of doom. Yeah, she speaks good English, invites you up into her room. But you're so kind, careful not to go to her too soon. She'll take away your voice and leave you howling at the moon. Now all the authorities, they just stand around and boast how they blackmailed the sergeant at arms into leaving his post and picking up Angel, who just arrived here from the coast, who looked so fine at first but left looking like a ghost. Well, I started out on Burgundy, but soon hit the harder stuff. Everybody said they'd stand behind me when the game got rough. But the joke was on me, there was nobody there to call my bluff. I'm going back to New York City, I do believe I've had enough. Yeah, no set of covers will be without one from Bob. Okay, hey, we'll come to the last song. Nessa, how you doing, babe? How's Clon? Just kind of wave or make a thing. Yeah, good stuff. Hey, Frank, you sound just great. Oh, you've always been a liar. That's cool. No, great stuff. Great to see you. Hope Eugene's well and all the family. And Periac de Mer is not the same town without you guys. Yeah, we got a tuner again. It's the D. That was the D. It was the D. I discovered this man way back in the early 70s, and oh, Clon is good, great stuff. It's a piano song, but sure we do that. I got a 69 Chevy with a 396 fuely head and a hearse on the floor. She's waiting for me out in the parking lot between the 7-Eleven store. Me and my partner's son, he built it straight out of scratch. He rides me meat from time to time. We only run for the money, got no strings attached. We shut him up and then we shut him down. Tonight, the strip's just right. I wanna blow 'em all off in first heat. For summer's here and the time is right for racing in the street. We take all the action we can take, and we cover all the northeast state. When the strip's shut down, we run 'em in the street, from the fire road to the interstate. Now some guys, they just give up living and start dying little by little, piece by piece. Some guys come home from work and wash up and go racing in the street. the strip's just right. I'm gonna blow 'em all off in pursuits. We're calling out around the world for racing in the street. I met her on a strip 3 years ago in a Camaro with this dude from LA. I blew that Camaro off my back and blew that little girl away. But now there's wrinkles round my baby's eyes, and she cries herself to sleep at night. When I come home, the house is dark. She says, baby, did you make it alright? She sits on the porch of her daddy's house, and all her pretty dreams are gone. She stares off alone into the night with the eyes of one who has for just being born. For all those shut down strangers and hot rod angels rumbling for promised land. Tonight my baby and me, we're gonna ride to the sea and wash these sins off our hands. Tonight, tonight, the highway's bright. Out of my way, mister, you best keep. For summer is here and the time is right for racing in the street. Hey, Frank Larrigan, how you doing? How's Dundalk? Frank's my uncle, and he's watching me from Ireland all the way, so that's great. Sorry you came in at the end, because that was the last song, but what I'm going to be doing, as you all know, I'm a big Pink Floyd fan. You're all shouting, hey, you didn't do a Floyd song. Well, you know, yeah, I will. I just got to get the hang of this guitar and get the looper going, and my sets of pedals, and then what I'll probably do in about 4 weeks time, I'll do an evening of Pink Floyd, and that'll be kind of fun. So listen, thank you very much for joining in. Everyone, we have people in Canada, people in Ireland, people in France, people in Germany, Spain, Norway, loads of countries. So thank you all very, very much. And this is going to be on Facebook later, so you can watch it again. Okay, guys. Cheers.